Another end there.
Another end there?
Oh, I live down here, but it's been pulled down now.
Pulled down?
Yeah.
Righto.
Today I'm returning with some of the former residents, people with memories of living off the land here.
So you can use that head off mine if you want him.
Havey was brought up here and spent a lot of his life at the mission. Some of them were married here in the church, and for all these older people, coming back here is just like revisiting their childhood.
Righto. Righto. Here's lolly water.
Even the older people feel a bit like strangers here now, but it shouldn't take long for it to all fall back into place.
Just out here for the crayfish.
Yeah. Oh, crayfish now. Yes.
What sort of?
We might have to go other side. That's just,
Yeah.
I don't know how far it's tired of what to start going out or coming in.
Oh, a little bit maybe. Might be going out still, eh?
Yeah.
Might get in later on this afternoon.
Yeah.
So you reckon camp in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Ozzy?
Yeah.
You all right too? Oh, well. Listen, you want some tucker tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring some down. I got some in the car, but I'll go down and get it later on, eh?
Well, we done fishing.
Hey, get a fish in, you reckon? You reckon you catch one? Maybe. Yeah. What colour is crab, Ozzy?
On the sand. It's not...
Sand colour. Sand crab.
Yeah.
What are you going to use him for? Oh, there he is. There he is. What, use him for bait or what?
Yes, yes.
Fish bait. You bite you?
You try to put your finger.
I'm not going to put that.
Oh, no, no. You all right? Oh, no.
There we go. It does bite too. Oh, this is a little sand crab. Like it. There we go. Little sand crab used for bait. Put him in the billy and save him for later on. Getting much bush tucker around here?
No,
Not even that happy snail or that whelp? Few oysters.
yeah.
Don't be much, eh?
Behind, eh? In another corner.
Yeah.
Can't see oysters anymore.
Down here. Ah. Too far. Some down there. Got a watch him, my fella. His teeth. You reckon there might be crocodile here? Yeah?
There's a completely different rhythm of life here, which an outsider like me just has to adapt to. Each time I come out to these places, it always takes me a few days to adjust. But once I do, it's great. Just slowing down like this gives me time to really observe, because things aren't always what they seem. There's plenty to find here in the mangroves. Things like mud crabs and whelks. Things that the untrained eye would pass by. And that goes for so many things along this entire coastline. Every now and again, when you're walking around the bush country, you can find something that not only Aboriginal people used, but also white people. And this is one of them. Aboriginals had about 4 different uses for these matchbox beans. White fellas only came up with about 1, I think. Just break them open. A little bit scungy, that one's had it. One of the main uses they had was to get these nuts, little brown ones, from outside of the pod here. And then they'd crack him open. Like that. And what they'd get is that white inside. And they'd mash that up, cook it and bake it over a long period of time, and then eat it. They also had some other uses from the same vine and the same pods. This is a bit of bark off the vine that we saw down there a minute ago. And if we fold that up, just a bit like this, round and round, and then give that a bit of a thump, watching the fingers, and then go and wash that in the water. Now this stuff here has got a chemical in it called saponin, and that saponin is related to soap. So that when you wash it in a bowl of water, you get a froth forming. And you can use it to stun fish. Oh, it's really lathering up well there. Stun fish and collect them and then eat them. Or you can wash it to scrub yourself down, just like you use soap. Whitefellas, of course, didn't twig to any of those uses. The only use they came up with was this fella here. And that's how it got its common name. They'd split one of the pods open, and then inside of that, they'd carry their matches, just like that. They'd join it together with a little hinge at the back here, and then put a little cord around it. And they'd carry that matchbox holder around their necks. Pretty neat. The string I've got here tying it all together, including the hinge at the back, is all, again, bush string made from this stuff here, the original bark. This tree here has got more common names than it can handle. I think it's got the Indian almond, the Pacific almond, the tropical almond and the sea almond. Doesn't matter. Its true name's Terminalia catappa. And he's very, very common along the east coast of Cape York. But you don't look up in the tree if you want to get the almonds off him. What you've got to do is look down on the ground, because that's where they fall and that's where you'll find them. When you're looking for these almonds around the forest floor, you've got to be pretty quick about it, because if you're not, and you're a bit slow, the rats come in and eat out the whole thing. And what you end up with is something like that, just a husky bit of rubbish. So I'll look around here, there's a couple of good ones, that's a good one. A couple more. That one's no good. That one's okay. We'll just go and find ourselves a rock and crack that open. Watch your fingers when you're cracking these things. There we go. It can be a little bit tough to get open. Ah, there's the almond in there, that little fawny coloured looking thing. Just there. I'll just get him out. Quite long.